Good day everyone and welcome back to Isa Digital. As always, my name is Emmanuel Akinleye and today I'm going to be showing you how to use ActorCore Accurig to rig characters, floor animations in Blender and also for Unity or whatever 3D software you're familiar with. It's not going to be a long tutorial, so let's get down right into it. So you have Accurig open. This is the first thing you're going to see when you are created in the screen. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choose my character, which I'm going to import 3D character. Choose file. Then this is this 3D character I want to import. It only accepts FBX and OBJ files. So open. Let's give it a moment to import the model. Well, just cut edit until when it is finished importing. So I'll be right back. So once your model is done importing, this is what you're going to be created with. This is the character I chose. The links for the character and also the link for downloading ActorCore. It's going to be in the description, so you can just use that if you want. So, and one thing to know is that we're going to need this line to be in the center, because if this line isn't in the center, it won't rig properly. So I'm just going to click on rig body. It's going to take a while to finish rigging, so I'm just also going to cut edit until when it's done rigging. Okay, so it's done rigging the body. The next thing on the itinerary is for us to rig the hand, but let's just rotate and see. These points, like little points, are like just like if you were to rig someone in Blender, like rig a character in Blender, like the bones. This is essentially what it does. So this looks okay. If your character was a bit more stylized, I think you have to go in and like put these points, like these points properly. But since it's just a normal 3D model of T-pose, this I'm okay with this the placement of the point. So next thing, we're just going to click on rig right hand. Then we have 5 fingers, which is a number of fingers, and click on next. And also just going to take a few minutes just to complete rigging the right hand. So I'm just going to cut it until when it's done. So see me with that side. Okay, so it's done rigging the right hand. This is how it's going to be. Just the points also just like bones, 5 fingers. As I've said before, if your character was a bit more stylized, you like 2 fingers or 3 fingers, and it's looked a bit curvy, you have to go in and edit the placement yourself. But I'm okay with this. So I'm just going to click on rig left hand, and it's going to rig our left hand. As you can see, it's just done that also, and looks good. I'm okay with this. I'm just going to click on finalize character. This is just going to round up everything. So if I just click on finalize character, it's also just going to calculate the rigid skin weight. So I'm just going to give it a moment for it to finish calculating, and I'll transition to when it's done. Okay, so this is our character. It's done finalizing. As you can see, it's added just a random animation of like an idle animation of just character moving, and I'm pretty okay with this. And now I'm going to put a link in the description if you want to use this character, and also a link to the solution of Accurig if you want to use it. And now all that remains was just exporting to Blender, and there's also an add-on you're going to need for the for us to be able to import this character into Blender. So I'm also going to put a link in the description for that add-on. So let's just export, then export as FBX. Target application, I'm going to change this to Blender. So I'm just going to leave everything as the way it is. So I'm just going to click on export. Then I'm going to select a folder which I wanted to export. So I'm not going to use that folder. I'm just going to create here Accurig character. Then I'm just going to click on, I'm okay with that soldier1.fbx to save. It's just going to take a while to export the character. So it's just going to export, and we're going to open up Blender and take it over from there. Okay, so we have Blender open. I'm going to delete everything in the default scene because we don't need it. And I'm going to click on press N on the keyboard. As you can see, once you've installed the add-on, there will be these 2 tabs in which you can click. And I'm going to click on import character. We're not going to import the normal FBX from like Blender's file settings. So we're just going to click on going to where we save the character, which is here. And then we're going to click on the FBX file, then import. Just give it a second to import. And you can see it has imported the character. Everything looks good. We don't have to mess with anything. So we're just going to scroll down to rigging an animation over here. And we're just going to click on rigify. It's going to take a few seconds to set up everything. So let's just click on it, rigify. You can see that it's not responding, but it's working on rigging the character. Let's just give it a few more seconds and it's going to be done. And there you go, guys, it's done rigging the character. And if we're just to switch into pose mode, see, we can move our character like so, you know, we can rotate his head. There was something like this. And you can use this to set up scenes, or like if you're trying to put in just like render scene or whatever, like a short film. And there you go, guys, that's the end of today's tutorial. So if you want me to expand more on rigging characters or modeling characters or animation tutorials in general in Blender, and also Unity tutorials like scripting in C#, like and subscribe to the channel. Also make sure to turn on post notifications so you get notified when I upload new videos. So that's the end time, guys. Stay frosty. See you next one.